Tell Liana Dine, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 207. Fuck, it seems like we're almost like, what's the name, show, Soul Train. It's almost like we motherfucking the longest goddamn podcast ever. Episode 207. We are talking Mortal Kombat movie trailer, of course. Everybody fucking jizzed over that trailer, including myself. And then we're also talking BlizzCon. There were a couple of key announcements from BlizzCon, as well as Nintendo Direct had a couple of, some surprising announcements. So I have trailers for that as well. We'll also be talking Google Stadia and the failure that they are. But I wanted to do something kind of special for Black History Month. And I wanted to show something that kind of shocked me when I first found out about it. I didn't know until I actually really listened and said, "Oh shit, that is him." So I want to pull this up for you guys, and then I want you to guess who this person is. I want you to guess and tell me, who do you think is voicing this character? Let me pull this up. I don't know why it's fucking bullshitting. Okay, there's that. Okay, so, and then fucking where is it? Okay, I don't understand what happened. OBS, you failing me.
You are failing.
Okay, I think it's coming up now. Can you guys, what up? Let's see if it's pulled up now.
I mean, that's what she said. She said it's coming up.
That sounds fucking terrible. Why, man? Hold on. I swear, sometimes OBS is made out of fucking Legos, for real, though.
I think you're the only one that has an hashtag PC problem.
I swear, man. Wow. I got the Terry sabotage. What up, Sky Mike? What up, Wraith? I see you. Hey. What's going down? Yep, we doing some talking today. So we hope you guys enjoy the show. We getting ready to do our Black History moment. If I can fucking get this shit pulled up. I don't know. There it is. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play this clip, and I want you to tell me who is voicing Sonic. All right? This is the first TV show. First of all, this is the first animated series for Sonic in the US. All right? So I want you guys to guess who is voicing Sonic.
Convention. A party for bad guys, Tails, and I'm going to crash it.
Trying to get to Sonic's parts here.
Oh, I remember that. I knew this.
Remember, this is the first Sonic TV show for America. So
that face.
Let me get past this ad. Fuck you, ad.
Has finally made an.
All right.
Declaring Sonic the Hedgehog as Mobius's most.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jaleel White.
That plays Steve Urkel.
Yep. Jaleel White. So dudes went to IMDb. I get it, but Jaleel White was the very first voice actor for Sonic in America. So he was the first person to actually give Sonic a voice for its animated series, which is amazing. I didn't know until about a week ago, honestly. Like, I really did not know. But
I mean, it's like on his Instagram profile that he.
Motherfucker, do it look like I follow Jaleel White? No, motherfucker, I don't follow
I
Jaleel
mean, you
White.
have an Instagram. You have an Instagram. Why don't you?
Yes, I
follow
have
me?
an Instagram, motherfucker, but key here, I don't follow Jaleel White.
Lose a life. Lose a
We all
life.
knew that Jaleel White did his voice, though. Like, that's not news.
I didn't fucking know. But it's still
You were under a rock then,
listen,
man. 'Cause I
listen.
feel like everybody
I watched the
knows
show.
that
I watched the show back in the day.
Like the Fraggle Rock.
Listen, I watched the
Yeah,
show
man.
back in the day. Did not know Jaleel White did the voice. I
Hold
literally
on,
did
hold on, I'm
not.
gonna prove a point. Hold on. Hey, Joel.
Joel is a huge Sonic fan. Come on, you can't ask Joel. It don't
You
count.
would know. I would know because I was a huge Sonic fan. I already knew who it was.
And hell, shit, not too long ago,
Who
Hip Hop
was
Gang-
the original voice actor for Sonic the TV animated series?
Jaleel White, Steve Urkel.
There you go.
Okay, but it is still. Hold on, shut the fuck up, Big Mike. It is still a Black History
And
moment. He was the
I agree.
yes. He is a Black History moment. He was the first voice actor to play Sonic, so he was in America.
I'm not a Sonic fan, and I knew it was Jaleel White, dude.
Hold on. Don't feel too bad, Danny. Don't feel too bad. I'm a huge Sonic fan, and I would have made her know that.
So, not too long ago, I'd say like about a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, Hip Hop Gamer had him on, and they even talked about his career and him voicing Sonic and.
Hold on, I'm about to
gamer.
go. I'm glad you said Hip Hop Gamer because I'm about to call him out real quick before we get started.
Be nice to him. He's good people.
Hip Hop.
Be nice to him.
Hip Hop, bro. I love you, fam, but you got to stop using cheats, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Big Cloud Gamer. Big Cloud's the fam, but you was on Big Cloud show, bro. And you literally was proud to say that you bought Neo 2 and then you went God mode from the beginning. So I don't know what the deal is, Hip Hop man, and your cheats, bro. But you need to come back on and explain that, man. Because
he told you he uses.
He wants to experience the story. I know, but
no, that wasn't his reason. He's reasoning that there's no reason for people to throw shade on it because we all did when we were kids, and that was okay.
Right, and plus he said it on a while back. The reason why he uses the cheats because those type of games like Sekiro and because that's when he first used them. I knew about and Neo. They're tough for him to play, so he uses it just to get the story. He just wants the story.
I feel like people don't play Sekiro on them.
What up, meme overlord?
Because they want the challenge and they want to do the boss fights. I don't know.
Well,
that was my point. It's like I get it. You can't play these type of games if you feel like you're super fucking trash at them. It's like
I might just type him up and say, look, I haven't beat Sekiro. I want to beat it. Get it out of my way. Can you hook a brother up over here with a cheat?
Okay, but see, that's like getting through the game, kind of getting frustrated, and then cheating. No, Hip Hop hit start as a god. Like, he didn't have no fucking challenge. He literally hit the start button as a god. So that's why I was calling him out. All right, anyway, what's up, everybody? I see Frozen. What up, Frozen? I know you was trying to invade, but we got some very specific shit going on today. So, all right.
Yeah, I tried, Frozen. I tried to get you on. He shut you down.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's get into our introductions in no particular order, starting with Bad Bella. What up, Bad Bella? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
I am great. I've been vibing out all morning, just listening to music, and because I'm trying to restructure my channel, because I feel like I still got old overlays and new stuff mixed up. What have I been playing? I've been playing more Valorant, mostly offline. I want to start posting more Valorant streams. I want to be a variety streamer, but I know a lot of streamers they do a lot of Call of Duty or they do a lot of Apex. I want to do a lot of Valorant because I feel like it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. And it's a really good game. So I've been playing it a lot offline to tighten up my skills so that I can do better when I'm online. Because it's hard to do as good as you are offline when you're online, because people are looking at you.
I know, it seems like when you're not
Kill them
streaming,
with
like
it.
when you're not streaming, you're a fucking god, right? Like, but
Yes,
then
yes,
once you
yes,
get
yes.
online, it's like, I'm getting headshotted from everywhere. Like, what the fuck is going on?
There's more distractions when you're streaming. You have to pay.
That's
attention
true,
to
that's
all
true.
you have all the noises for all your alerts and shit, and then you're watching your chat, so you're not focused on the game. So
Right.
You said
unless
motherfucker
you
be
wanna
sniping
one
and
of
you
those
hear the raid.
streamers that goes-
Ah, shit.
Yeah, unless you want to be one of the streamers like Ninja who doesn't talk to their chat while they're in a match. I mean, you're not gonna do as good.
That's true, though. Ninja
Yeah.
he does fucking kind of do
Valid.
that. All right, well, welcome back, Bella. Welcome. All right, next up, we got Big Mike. What up, man? Love the hat. You already know. And
right.
what you been playing this week, man?
Shit, I've been playing a little bit of everything. I tried out a game today, or not today, but yesterday, which was so fucking fun. I laughed my ass off. I got it from Cool Cat Terry when she did a giveaway on her stream, like she does, and I claimed it on one of her lists that she has. And I played and tried out Goat of Duty.
I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
It's hilarious.
dude, when I popped in, yeah, Goat of Duty. I popped in and I was like, nope. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man?
I mean, I can say there's like nobody playing it right now, so I was playing against bots. But I got a couple of my friends that were watching my stream yesterday, and they actually went and bought it. And now they're going to play it with me, and we're going to have some fun with it. $10. I mean, you can't go wrong.
You
Enjoy
know,
it before they turn the servers off.
right? You know, it's like,
Exactly.
you know that shit about to be disabled next week, so be careful, man. No,
And
that
another-
game was weird, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Another game I'm playing right now. It started. The beta started yesterday. Was Guilty Gear Strive, and I'm right now filling out the characters.
Who's your one that you think you might main right now?
Right now, the one I'm liking right now is Chip.
Okay, yeah, Chip is that. He's veteran status when it comes to Guilty Gear. I love Chip, man.
I like Chip, and I like Giovanna.
Ooh,
What?
new
you
character.
Don't like you don't like Soul Bad Guy?
I love Soul
I
Bad
wasn't-
Guy. Soul Bad Guy
I'm
is the
watching
main
him. He was
motherfucker, right?
slow.
So
He's the face of Guilty Gear.
I mean, he was all right, but he's like a little slow for my.
yeah, so they slowed him down a lot over the years, which was
They
interesting.
slowed the whole game down. It's more like the game feels more like Street Fighter now.
But that's good
Like,
though.
in a way.
I've always wanted Guilty Gear to kind of have super impact with its battle mechanics. So
Right.
Guilty Gear, it looks beautiful though. I must say it is quite
Oh,
beautiful.
dude, the graphics are
Yeah,
beautiful, and
yeah,
I'm playing it on
that shit is-
PS4 Pro.
Ooh,
Soul
okay.
Bad Guy is insane. Yeah.
He does 40. Yeah,
I might
yeah.
actually-
Soul
I
Bad
might
Guy
actually-
does wreck though. Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, this might be actually my-
Joel's favorite Guilty Gear character. That's where he got his name Gunflame from, because that's his weapon.
Nice.
Yeah, that's weapon. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But this might be my first game I want to probably pick up on PC when I get the money.
Because you know on PC is gonna be nasty. Hashtag PC.
Oh, that-
What up, joking?
And the mods.
Yeah, the mods for sure. What up, joking? What up, Grand Blue versus Grand Blue versus Die. But here's the thing, though. Grand Blue didn't have like almost like an in-game community. You know what I'm saying? It was like some of the characters are kind of unbalanced. And that, and once that shit happens, the community is like, nope, we can't go competitive with this shit. And they move on. So, you know how it is.
I feel
Hashtag.
like fighters it's a hard market to get into though too, because there's like the 3 or 4 top like franchises for fighters, and people don't want to branch away from their favorite one.
Guilty Gear's Guilty
whether
Gear's
it's
up there
Street
though.
Fighter
Guilty Gear's
or,
up there for sure.
Mortal Kombat or what's that other one? Fucking Tekken.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Tekken.
So it's
Tekken.
like everybody has like that one that they stick to. So it's a rough market.
It is.
It is.
But you know what? It also has to be a good fighting game too, though. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Like if it's really good and you fucking play it, you like, God damn it, I can't stop. Then you know it's good. You know?
I'd say like some of the top fighters would be like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, Dragon Ball
really
Fighter
good.
Z for sure.
I mean, it has a great community over there right now. Fighters does. Guilty Gears is really good.
Guilty Gear,
Tekken
yep.
being-
Tekken.
Tekken gets
And,
through the fact that it has the TV show that built up a fan base before they made the game.
Well, plus,
that one had.
Well, there was other fighting games that came out for Dragon Ball. Like, there's tons of fucking fighting games that came out.
It doesn't matter. People that are going to play those are people who are a fan of the anime.
Well, because fucking Fighter Z looks like the goddamn show. That's why Fighter Z.
If someone was going to make a brand new IP for a fighter, I don't think it would be able to, get traction because people have their ones they.
You mean like War Gods when it came out on PS2 and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this dumbass shit?" All right, well,
outside of them having an anime to bring the fans to it, it's like
it's like dead as fuck. All right, Big Mike, welcome, man. Next up, we got the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What up, Terry? How you doing? And what you been playing this week? Oh, bro. Thank you for the whole Brendan, the whole man. Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Carrie. I'm sorry.
Brandon, how dare you?
I know.
How dare you take the spotlight from me during the show? What's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Brandon. But yes, no, I'm doing pretty good. So I've just been playing a lot of the same stuff. I'm still working on Victor Vran. I've been working on the DLC, the Motorhead DLC on that, trucking sim still. And some more Jenny LeClue on my Switch. That game is cool. I like that game. It's a cute little kid-friendly style art detective game, like an action adventure. It's not really an action. It's more like just a detective adventure game. And it's fun. Like it has some good characters in it, and it's just interesting. It's a cool little game.
Cool. I see you, Terry. You just gaming it up. Like, you've been gaming heavy this week. So, all right. Well, welcome, Terry. Welcome. It's always great to have you here. And what's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform. And honestly, my life has been ruled by Valheim. I haven't been playing nothing fucking else. Just to be honest with you, trying to survive. Me and my bro, I'm gonna be honest, we haven't gamed together like this in years. Like, it's been years, because when you grow up, you have your families and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just doing your life shit. And I swear, me and my bro put in like 120 hours together in this game. As you look at the picture behind me, we're finally strong enough for what's called the ice biome. And man, this thing is fucking massive. I mean, massive. So shouts out to the devs. Hopefully they'll come on the show. I did put in a request to holler at the devs from Valheim, so we'll see if they come on the show. Actually, it sold 3 million. It sold more than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And what was the other game? It was like it sold more than those two combined. But it beat Assassin's Creed Valhalla by 2 million sales. Assassin's Creed Valhalla didn't even get the sales that Valheim got. When I'm talking about Viking games, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is here. Valheim is like defeating it. Like, it is pure, tough, hard Viking life. And I know it sounds like a porno, but I swear to God, it is amazing. You guys should really check it out. It's 20 fucking bucks. It's 1 gigabyte big. So you don't need that deep abyss of storage to fucking play it, download it, install it. It's got deep RPG mechanics. It's third-person action, like, I know Terry's gonna hate it, but it's like Souls a little bit. It's got survival elements like Rust and shit. It's like Minecraft. Like,
I'm not real big on survival games.
Oh, it's heavy survival. It's heavy survival. Heavy.
Not my genre. I kind of get bored with them pretty quick.
Exactly.
This one is PvE.
All I want to do in Souls those like type of games.
RPG than survival, then I can get into it. But if it's more survival, then I'll get bored after like a couple days.
I would say it is. I would say it's 50% exploration, 25% survival, 25% battling. So that's where this game is. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's
that sounds boring then, because you just made that
right.
Like, half of it is just you wandering around doing nothing.
No, that's the extra. I said like this. right, let me reflect. Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Let me rephrase it. I'll say it like this: the battling and the exploration are together. I was trying to figure out how to put them together, but it's like
you're like 50% exploration.
I would say okay. I'll do it like this: 50% is battling and exploration. 25% is survival. 25% is building. That's where it is. That's the game.
I don't know.
Is it building still survival? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You see why I'm trying to fucking put me in a Congress? I'm telling you, kind of. But because building, you can still survive. Listen, you can still survive without. Hold on. You can still survive without a house. That's what I'm saying. It's not like Rust where somebody's raiding you. It's just PvE. Hold on. It's just PvE. That's it. So it's not like Rust. I say Rust as far as like survival mechanics, like building fires, cooking. You know, you have that shit. But it's also like Dark Souls. It's like if you mash those games to fucking together, you got Valheim.
I mean, it's all great. It's selling great. I mean, I'm all for it.
3 million right now.
Yeah, 3 million.
3 million.
I saw.
Yep.
But
So
to me,
it's sold more than all the fucking highest rated games.
They're fun for me. Like I get into them. And then usually after like the third day of playing it, I'm like, okay, I'm over it, and then I move on.
Yeah, I watched also Struggle play it, and he was like, man, this game is cheeks. I said, I agree.
Hey,
like, bro, I agree. The game is cheeks.
Hold on, Wraith. First of all,
a lot of people are talking about it. Is just giving them a lot of advertising, so people are buying it because they want to see what it's about, and then they're not liking it. But you know what? They still got their fucking money. They got their sales. So.
Well, you know, another thing there, Terry, and you're not really included. Like the hashtag PC Master Race loves their survival building games.
Okay.
What?
Is that a dig or giving props?
I feel like there's a lot of
right. That makes no fucking sense. This dude said hashtag PC dudes love survival games.
Putting them in a box.
Okay. What the fuck is that? What the fuck are you talking about? That's what. Now you talking about losing lives, dude. You just lost one right there. I don't know what the fuck you were getting at, man.
I didn't lose a life, but
I don't know what you were getting at, man.
Most of the people out there I watch and support the PC, like strictly PC, love their survival building games.
You know that one. You know that.
Majority do though. I feel majority of PC gamers are either playing RTSs or fucking MMOs.
Nope.
Like WoW and shit, or fucking League or fucking Dota, like that shit.
I think it would go. Hold on. That's not true. I think it goes shooters first. Right, because the mouse and keyboard is the best way to play shooters. Yeah. Then it goes MMOs. Then it goes survival games. Then it goes RTS. Then it goes like other shit. Just other shit. You know, porno games, definitely high end porno games on PC. Yeah, you're not gonna get it on console.
From the man that wanted, Ron Jeremy on our show to talk about porn games.
Well, Ron Jeremy going to prison. No. He actually, his PR people reached out, and he's going to prison. So he's not going to be on the show. Yeah, he's not going to be on the show. Ron Jeremy currently has 2 fucking beat 'em ups on Steam right now, and they're better than fucking anything you've played in a while. So shut the fuck up. And it was going down.
I don't know.
Alright, look, everybody's like, that shit's garbage. Yeah, you're right. That shit was garbage. I just wanted Ron Jeremy on. I just couldn't believe he had video games, so that was the thing.
You just wanted to dick measure each other. Like, yo, who's got the biggest dick?
I don't know nothing about that shit. What the fuck are you on, dude? I don't know. Alright, guys, let's get into it. Let's fucking talk about Mortal Kombat. I want to pull this trailer up for you guys so we can all watch it together, and then we will discuss. So let's get it. This is also the Red Band trailer too, so you're gonna get that blood stain. So let's go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's check it out, and then I want you guys' opinion on what went down. Here we go. Finish him! Exactly.
first learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive.
Oh, I love that.
Unit in seconds.
You said this is pineapple on pizza.
The target had superhuman abilities.
David was mad about Nintendo Direct, but we'll get into that later.
The same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
That was the dumb. Hold on. Before I go further, that was the dumbest line in the trailer, though. Because let me go back. Because think about it. He said it's a birthmark. He said, what does that mean? He said, because he was born with it. Like, that was the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
That's a dumb one.
It is, Terry.
Tattoos.
That's like.
You hear that shit, Bella? It's a birthmark. He said, what does that mean?
That's Danny.
That's like fucking Suicide Squad when they were like, what is this? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the cringe moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play that one more time. Listen to this shit.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
I mean, mind blown, right? Born with a birthmark.
Throughout history, different cultures.
You know what that was, right? That was the new Maybelline commercial. Because you're born with it.
Maybe you're born with it. Maybe a scorpion.
I think it's an invitation.
This shit looks so dope right here when fucking they tried to kill Scorpion.
Yes.
And then when
exactly.
Oh, that move was so fucking nasty, man. Mrs. Sticks, what up, Mrs. Sticks? I see you. How are you and Sticks doing? Kung Lao.
That's my man right there.
Oh, shit. He said Kung Lao doing everything for you, Bad Bella.
Yes, always has.
I think I'm loving the way Raiden looks in this. I'm so glad they fixed it.
I mean, I think all the characters look really good.
They look really fucking good.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Jax.
Well, Jax is a little. He looks like Steve Harvey, but I get it though.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch this, Terry.
I'm gonna see it for the culture.
Oh!
That was it. Ooh.
I fucking love that move when he freezes his fucking blood.
We're gonna watch it. Oh, we're gonna watch it.
Bam!
And feel like this role that's really, really cool. And that's only a good part of the movie. It's gonna probably have the terrible fucking acting and terrible fucking dialogue.
I mean,
some pretty good actors in there.
Hold on.
All you gotta do is try it. I mean, that's all.
Terry.
Only real good actors can have bad movies.
Terry, I want you to cringe for a moment, all right? I want you to hear what Kano says after it looks like he defeats this dude, right? It is like literally the most fourth wall breaking thing I've ever heard in my life. Hear this.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
This dude literally turned around and said, Kano wins. Like, he was like his own fucking announcer and shit. Absolutely funny as fuck. But
I hope they're not going to be too on the nose with some of these.
You think? Honestly, I feel like this is going to be the good one. Like, this is going to be the good one.
I hope so. The first one for me was amazing. The second one was total fucking dumpster fire. Trash.
When Jax,
I was very pissed.
When Jax pulled off his arms,
I wasn't even allowed to play Mortal Kombat at that time.
Listen, Bella. When Jax pulled off his arms and was stronger without him, I knew that shit was. Remember that?
I was screaming. I literally stood in the center and started screaming. I kid you not. My mom still remembers this. I stood there and I started screaming, and it's just like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, this isn't accurate. Like, because it wasn't. You can't just, it's not a sleeve.
It's not a fucking sleeve. His arms was wrecked. And now he has robotic arms. When he pulled them off the fight, I think it was Motaro or one of them motherfuckers. I couldn't remember, but that shit was.
I feel that this could literally be a cringy, fucking terrible B movie, and as long as it's better than the classic ones, people are going to eat it up because it's better.
You know what? But that makes it better, though. That technically makes it better, though, Terry. You know, I like the first one. The second one was dog shit.
The second one was
we don't talk about that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about
that. They ran out of money. And they were just like, all right, putting up sheets of paper and it's like scenes and shit. It was bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, I remember they were like, let's just throw everything in the fucking Mortal Kombat lore into part 2 as much as we can.
Remember,
they had fucking animalities, they had the babyalities in there, they had the friendlyalities.
Now remember when? Yes. Now remember when Rain was in there? He was in there for 30 seconds. Remember, Rain showed up. And then he got hit with that big ass like hammer into this pit. I was like, "What? Rain didn't even get a chance to fucking do anything." Like, I was like, "What?" So
it's like they did Johnny Cage wrong.
Yeah. Well, that whole movie was fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jax was super obnoxious. You know, Liu Kang was like, where is he? It was like, it was super fucking garbage. I'm gonna tell you what was good though, and that's Mortal Kombat Conquest, and I may have to tuck my age in. But it came out in 1994. It was a TV show. Now it is on, I think, Prime Video as well as Vudu. You could watch
a TV show.
It was a TV show. Mortal Kombat Conquest was a TV.
It was a web show, if I was correct.
It is not a web show.
You're thinking of the one in the early 2000s. The one he's talking about was.
I'm talking about in '94. It had three main characters. It had Zero, Kung Lao, and I can't remember the lady's name. But that was true to heart Mortal Kombat. I love that motherfucking show. It's old school as fuck. It's campy as fuck. Literally, the first episode of that show, they fought Noob Saibot. That's how deep this show was. Like, I love Conquest. So if you guys want to watch some old school fucking Mortal Kombat shit that is true to heart, look that shit up. But what do you guys think? Let me start with Bad Bella. Bella, I know you definitely sound like you know what the fuck you want in the movie, right? Looking at the trailer,
absolutely.
What do you think? Is this something you about to check out? HBO Max, you getting it or no?
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna check it out regardless because I've been a long time Mortal Kombat fan. Like I said, I wasn't allowed to play violent video games at that age when it came out, but I watched my brother play it and I just thought it was amazing. So. And I was such a huge fan of the first movie. We won't talk about the second. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks like it was shot really well so far. I'm a little worried about the campy jokes and
Kano turns around and says Kano wins. I don't know about that one. Okay, get question in chat. After I ask you what do you think of the trailer, I'm going to ask you what is your favorite character in Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna start with Bella.
Kitana.
All right.
It's always been Kitana.
Kitana. All right. Big Mike, first tell me what you thought of the trailer, and then give us your favorite character.
Trailer from what I saw, it looked fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I only had a few gripes, and I discussed it on
our live reactions. Yep, our live reactions.
I mean, they have all these, they have all this Mortal Kombat lore at their disposal. The directors do, and you can tell they done some research with the game. But my main gripe was they added this new person called Cole Young, and he's not in any of the games. Now they might place him in Mortal Kombat 12, or he might be some extra DLC later down the road. But we'll see. But right now we don't know anything about this dude Cole Young. All we know is he's an MMA fighter, and he's born with the dragon symbol. And might get some superpowers.
Look at fucking Liu Kang, dude. He literally pulled up a flame dragon in the middle of a fucking fight, dude.
Yeah.
So I expect him to have some sort of fucking powers.
Yeah. Like this dude, he's an MMA fighter, and he got in trouble with like the mob, and he owes too much money, but he ended up having an accident. And he got superpowers.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm definitely going to watch it day one on HBO Max.
For sure.
And my favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time is Scorpion.
Scorpion. Yep. Get over
I've
here.
always,
I love.
I've always been a Scorpion main, and if it ain't Scorpion, I usually play Sub-Zero.
Okay. All right. Cool Cat Terry. What you think of the trailer, and if you even played Mortal Kombat, what character did you play?
I played Mortal Kombat quite a lot.
Okay.
10 was the last one I touched, though. I abandoned the franchise after 10. But the trailer to me is, man, like, I don't know. Like,
oh, shit!
I just don't get hyped for video game films anymore because they're always like, yeah, they're making my favorite, game into a movie, and then I watch it and I'm like, yay, they fucking ruined it! So no.
What up, Slow-Mo?
I don't get hyped. I don't get hyped. I don't get hyped for video games anymore.
Were you not
What up, Braze?
Were you not hyped? Hold on, pause. Were you not hyped for Sonic the movie?
No, I'm not a Sonic fan. I wanted to see it because Joel's a Sonic fan, so.
I remember you watching. I remember you watching, and you were like.
I watched it, and I actually really liked it because they did a really good job with it. But I am not a Sonic fan. I didn't have any hype for the movie. I went because my husband's a Sonic fan, and he had hype for the movie.
So what?
Sonic was dope. I actually end up liking it. I love Sonic the movie. I actually like it.
If I go in with no expectations and then it blows my mind like Sonic did, then that's a good thing. But if I don't want to go in there with expectations and then I'm fucking disappointed leaving like all the other ones.
So what if you go in? What if you go with low? What if you go with low expectations of this movie? You and I watch it together on HBO Max or whatever, and your mind is blown. You're like, holy shit, that was a good movie.
Then I'll be like, I'm impressed that they actually. Right, but no, I'm not going to go with any expectations because majority of video game adaptation films are shit. So I'm not going to have any expectations for it. As for Mortal Kombat characters, I kind of have two because it's broken up between classic and then the new stuff. So for classic, Tanya was awesome.
Wow, you used like an off character. Okay.
Yes. Okay, and then for new age, I would say Cassie Cage.
Cassie Cage is pretty dope though, actually. What up, Nelly? What up?
She was a fucking killer with Cassie.
She was
Cage.
fucking a killer. She was doing numbers in the tournament too. The last tournament they had, Cassie Cage was up there. That was one of the characters other than Jax too. Jax was up there too. All right, Terry. All right. Am I hype? I'm too fucking hype. You know why I'm hype? Because there's a Red Band trailer. When have you ever seen a video game movie with a Red Band fucking trailer? So you know what that tells me?
It's been a long time.
That tells me who had a Red Band trailer the last? Who had it? Was it Resident Evil?
I don't remember.
But I'm trying to think of that's telling you that this game this movie is about to be fucked up. Like it's going to be bloody heads. It's getting exploded. Like I am all in, especially when you see Shang Tsung yelling "finish him" and shit, and it's like fuck yeah! Like I love that they're really taking a grip hold on the aesthetic of Mortal Kombat. I love that. I'm with you on some of the cheesy lines though. When Kano turns around and says Kano wins, it's like
it's kind of weird though because those are like they're lines.
I know. I know.
It's like the whole Scorpion line where he throws his spear at you and he goes, "Get over here."
I know.
It's got to be in there.
I know, but Kano, but Kano never turns around and says, "Yeah." That's like he broke the fourth wall on that. Like Kano wins. Like okay, you won, motherfucker. We know because you're holding his heart in your hand. But
it would depend if his character in the film is going to refer to himself in the third person on the reg, because then it would be part of his character for the film. But if this is the first time he speaks about himself in the third person, then it was not.
I have never heard Kano in every movie, every game speak to as that's not his stilo. He's a backstabber. Now that's for sure. But as far as like being like super campy and saying that he wins out loud, I don't know, man. That's a little. But I loved everything else though. Even Steve Harvey Jax. Like I thought Jax. I know everybody's tripping on Jax because I know everybody's like, what the fuck is his design? But
Harvey Jax.
But honestly, the way his arms look and shit like that, big ass buff dude, scary ass black dude, like I support it. I support it. I still think that it is going to be effective as Jax, because the way he loses his arms to Sub-Zero in that trailer is nasty. like nasty. You know he's fucked.
And they're not
From the
sleeves, so
trailer.
that's a plus.
Yes.
There's one issue that I kind of have in the trailer, and the movie would have to clear it up, and it's the time.
Mm-hmm.
The timing. Because of the timing of him actually losing his arms and having to get the arms. Like, how does... You know what I mean? Like...
Well, you know what?
If they're just getting recruited, how does he have time to get that?
Well, see, it looks like he was like referring back. Like when he was in the car, he was talking to the dude with the shit, and he looks like he was telling him that sign isn't a birthmark; it is for Mortal Kombat. So he could go into a back flash where he's like. Flashback where he's like, thinking about how he lost his arms because you could tell. Well, in the car he was driving, he had metal arms in the car.
The whole horde of Mortal
Wait a
Kombat,
minute.
a whole bunch of fighters go in and like one comes out.
No.
I actually have an theory about this. Me and some friends have been talking about this before they showed the trailer, and we were thinking about like the time, the placement. It seems a bit early. We were also discussing that maybe the main guy, what's his name, Cole? Mm-hmm. We were thinking that perhaps he's Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage is a stage name. I don't know, but it does seem like it's a bit early in the timeline. It's definitely not like right in the middle.
Didn't they show? Didn't they show
taking place in the early part then, and then it goes back to how the timeline of him losing his arms and then getting the.
Well, you got to remember when they were chasing Kano, right? Now this is the original story. When they were chasing Kano, remember Kano was part of the team. He was part of Jax and Sonya Blade, and then he backstabbed, and that's why that whole ambush where because it was different how
he's
Jax.
A double agent.
Yeah, he's a double agent, and he actually caused Jax to lose his arms. That was the thing with Kano. But in the original one, it looks like they switched it up. Sub-Zero was the one that took him. But it still could be Kano set him up for the ambush with Sub-Zero. But I did notice that there was a huge plaque statuette dedicated to Shao Kahn in the trailer. So that tells me that it could be... If that's the case, then Jack's been lost his arms then. Because that's Shao Kahn. That's Shao Kahn's error. That's not Shang Tsung's error. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, Shao Kahn was like in the first one as well.
Yeah, he was
a statue.
Yes, but he...
I mean, like in the very first video game, Shao Kahn was a statue, and they showed you.
Yes, but and that's what I'm saying. So if it was Shao Kahn, right? Like if Shao Kahn was there, then it probably would be a little earlier than where Jax would have lost it. But since Shang Tsung...
When they first introduced Jax, I think it was Mortal Kombat 2, he had his regular arms.
He had, and see, at that time, Shao Kahn was not in it. I think it was...
he was in Mortal Kombat 2.
No, he was in Mortal Kombat 2, but Shang Tsung was the dude. Shang Tsung was... Yeah, Shang Tsung was the dude. So that tells you in that timeline that was way after Jax lost his arm. So hopefully they stick to that chronology with that. I don't know.
Just looking at the trailer, it looks kind of sketchy with the timeline of him losing, because you see him lose his arms and stuff like right there. So and I don't feel like that was a flashback.
What up, Struggle?
But it just seems like they might be trying to rush through him losing his arms, and then all of a sudden, hey, guess what? You just happen to have prosthetics. You didn't have to go through any issue on getting those.
Well, we gotta see it. They can't give everything away. You know what I'm saying? And they can't just give you all of it. They have to, and it's a reboot of the first movie, so you kind of think of that story and how they built that and where they started the story at, and then look at the new shit. Because they did flash back to Scorpion, obviously, so there must be a lot of flashback storytelling in this movie. So, so that could be. But I'm telling you,
if it's a lot of flashbacks.
But if the flashbacks have a lot of killing, like they did with Scorpions, killed those two dudes, I'm for it. I'm all in.
The way I feel, if they're gonna just focus on a lot of flashbacks, then why don't they just have the movie take place during that time and all that shit was happening?
Well, true.
That's what I think it is.
True, but we got to see it. You got to fucking look at it because we don't know.
I'm up for it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Hell yeah!
I'm gonna watch it, and I'm going to review it with the Platform Podcast when we're done watching it. I think it's gonna be great.
My favorite character, I have two. I'm like Terry. If I go older games, Scorpion. I love Scorpion in the older games. Newer games, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero had everything for you, man. In the more recent games, man, he had.
And there was 2 different versions of Sub-Zero.
Yeah, it's not the one with the fucking red eye shit. Not that one. I'm talking
about. Say Bion.
Yeah,
the original Sub-Zero's Bion.
Yeah.
Then when he died, he became new Sabot. Then there was the one that Danny's talking about, the one with the red eye.
That one is garbage. But the original one, yes. The Sub-Zero is and will always be my main character. I love Sub-Zero. So yeah, Mortal Kombat movie coming out, HBO Max and theaters. What was the release date for that? April 16th. April 16th. So April 16th, guys, we're probably gonna do a watch party in Discord.
First, so if it's bad, they can say, "Hi, it was just a joke."
We're probably gonna do a watch party in Discord for Mortal Kombat. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but we really should do a watch party in Discord for that. So make sure you guys got your notifications on so you can check that shit out. Amber Ray says Shang Tsung will fail in this movie. Shao Kahn will come in part 2, and Shang Tsung will be young. I don't know. I do want to see Shao Kahn, though. I would love to see how they handle Shao Kahn. Because looking at how they handled the characters in the trailer, I feel like they did a lot of justice with the look. Especially how Scorpion came in with fucking super flames, and Sub-Zero did that fucking super ice sword, and then he did an actual video game combo on Scorpion when he hit him with the 2-piece and then tossed him through the ice wall. Fuck yeah. So I love it. I love it.
We got like a super chat. It says, Emperor said, Shang Tsung will
I just read that.
Fail in this movie.
Yeah. I literally just read that.
I didn't see it. My bad. I was in my own space.
He said, but who didn't like to do the bicycle kick with Liu Kang? I'm with you, man. That move was so fucking hard to pull off, though.
That was annoying.
I didn't like Liu
I
Kang.
love the bicycle kick.
The move was cool, but he was always so high pitched and annoying when he did it.
I love that though.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it because he was.
I love that shit though.
With the high pitched squealing, I can't. No.
I mean, I understand why he did it because he's supposed to kind of feel like Bruce Lee in a way.
Yeah, a little bit. That was kind of his model.
That's what Bruce Lee did when he.
Bruce Lee was like, whoa.
Love it.
I just find that shit annoying. So no, I was not a fan of Liu Kang in the game now.
That's because Terry has a black heart. And she anything that sounds out of order, she's gonna trash.
Video games.
Video games. No, I get it.
Danny, we don't like video games.
No, but seriously, Mortal Kombat movie looks so fucking good. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys see anything about Mortal Kombat or have leaks or anything, tag us on Twitter at the Platform Reel. I would love to see that shit. I would love to check out some of that, with the art that they had behind the scenes, behind the scenes photos, all that shit. If you guys can find that, let me know. It's because she always get beat. Damn, joking. Damn.
Rabbit coming for your ankles there, Terry.
Yeah, you can't reach my ankles.
Oh, shit. He's like, I can't get him. Whoa. He's trying to reach for her. All right. So Mortal Kombat, check it out. April 16th, HBO Max and theaters. I'm being safe. I'm going to watch on HBO Max. I'm not going to.
He wants some love in the background.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right. Anyway.
He goes, I want to be on Cruiser.
She's just gonna take over the show. She'll just sit here and look good.
Right.
Well, I mean, she is the cool cat Terry, right? That's why you got your name.
Right. That sounds horrible. All right. So now let's do this. Let's switch topics here and let's check out a couple of trailers from BlizzCon. What I want to do is show the World of Warcraft trailers first, which is the expansion, which blew my mind because I could not believe that shit was still being fucking expanded. Like, it blew my
real quick
mind.
before you do that, because
Yes.
you brought up BlizzCon, and it just reminded me of a tweet from yesterday. I think it was Twitch or someone tweeted, asking what was everyone's favorite moment in a Blizzard game. Now I'm like, when I uninstalled it.
Oh, damn! You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Damn.
Blizzard. You know what? The hell with Blizzard.
Damn, is this real life? Damn. All right, well, I'm with you. No, I mean, I haven't played WoW in so fucking long, and it's like I cannot believe they're still like putting shit on top of shit with WoW. So, all right, let's check out the trailer for the WoW expansion, Chains of Domination, and let's see what it do.
Sounds like a scene right there.
It does sound like a porn. Now that sounds like a porn.
Look around you.
It does.
It's like Chains of Domination starring who?
The weapon to achieve his ends.
Enough! Join our cause, or be made to serve.
Right now, you hold all the
That Diablo Mobile, what up, a la carte?
Make your
Fuck Diablo Mobile, that shit's garbage.
Honest Windrunner.
I'm gonna play it.
That shit's garbage. Garbage.
You don't even know this garbage. You ain't seen shit yet
That
from
shit's
it.
garbage.
He's gonna play. He's gonna love it.
No, that's true though.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up, Terry. Terry, I should have bust me out. Fuck you, Terry.
Play it on his toilet and say this is the best shitter game I played.
Freaking yeah, Danny loves the mobile games, man. You know he's gonna.
He does. I mean, Bella, he tells us all the time that's where he plays most of his mobile games is on the shitter.
Well, that's true. But they got.
See, it's the true.
It's the only time his Switch gets any use.
Ooh.
Oh shit! I'm being called out. What the fuck?
Striving for justice.
Why y'all? Fuck y'all, man.
One who would give anything to serve his people. One whose heart is true.
Very well. I don't know. I tried to get back into this game when I got my PC. I'm like,
Yeah, he looked at that man. He was like, love.
I just couldn't get back into it. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get back into this game.
I never played it.
I wish WoW looked like this. I wish it looked like this.
Well, the cutscenes
I would play it if it looked like this, but I'm cool on it.
Yeah.
A lot of people play it.
A lot of people still play it. Millions of players.
I can't
Fuck
get
you,
into the
Wraith.
tiny people running around. Pew pew.
Oh no, you don't have to be tiny. That's just what the hard part is.
Yeah. You can zoom in quite a bit. Yeah.
They zoom way out so they can see the whole freaking area.
He is bound.
The sweaty tryhards. Now this fucking trailer though is dope, but it don't represent the game though.
I would play this if it looked like this.
Right.
What I want to know is, there are games that have been out for 6 years back and the same shit. How do they still have the same thing?
Because not enough people kill, they just want to weaken them.
Right.
That's it. I keep seeing that elf lady with the crazy eyebrows. Like she's been there since the beginning. I'm like, why is she still there? This game's been going for so long.
You know, for like 20 years, wasn't it? Hadn't it? Or 25?
What's that?
No, not that long. It's been about 15.
I remember that Warcraft movie, Frozen.
15 to 17. Somewhere between 15 and 17, I would say.
That shit was garbage. That Warcraft movie was super garbage. I would love for WoW to look like this, though.
That elf lady there. Why is she not dead yet?
See, now, if WoW looked like that, seriously, it would be supported like a motherfucker. At least with me, if it looked like that. So yeah, Shadowlands Chains of Domination, aka Pornhub titles for WoW's expansion. They announced that at BlizzCon. I do want to kind of jump into Diablo 4 as well. So let me pull that up for you guys. And so I guess this is the rogue character for Diablo 4. So
this is fucking exciting.
It does look quite good. That definitely the cinematic looks fucking amazing. So let's peep that, and then we'll discuss.
And there's actually some gameplay of this too.
Yeah, there's gameplay in this one. There's tiny bits and pieces, but I must say this cinematic is nasty, man. Like, oh yeah, this is nasty.
Gorgeous.
It's like shit.
Diablo's another one where the cutscenes look amazing and the game doesn't look like that.
But you get to see some gameplay. Gameplay actually looks. It actually got some good graphics on the gameplay, but it don't look like this though. You're right. It don't. If it looked like this is like orgasm instantly. But it don't look like this.
This is just classic Blizzard. You know, let's have amazing cutscenes, and then we're not going to come anywhere close to that for the actual game.
Game looked like Minecraft with these fucking trailers. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what happened? But look at this. This cinematic is sick, though.
I mean, but they've always had good cinematics in their stories.
Like that skin physics and them eyes looking real and shit. That shit crazy, man. Look at them ears, man. Look like Holyfield's ear sitting there and shit.
Right.
They call it murder. I say, job well.
Oh, the details
look at that shit.
I mean, I clicked everybody did as well.
I'm like, let's just make the game like this. Why not?
They can do that.
I know.
Well,
they
can
can.
do that. They won't do that.
Right, they can do
And
that.
the hardcore fans would, you know, have a connection.
They'd be like, oh my god, Diablo's turn.
I don't think they could.
I think they could. It's already fucking isometric view.
I don't know. I've always liked the the isometric top down with Diablo.
That's because you live your life from the top down.
Person, now that would be cool, but people would throw a fit.
Right. But this cinematic is fucking nasty though.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Look at the lip physics. Like, damn.
Yeah.
It look like he been drinking.
The texture is perfect.
Shit.
Thank the heavens.
Lighting.
It's like, what the fuck?
Good lighting.
I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
So now here's some of the gameplay. See, it still looks good. Them shadows and shit look pretty good.
Here's the gameplay.
Yeah, here's the gameplay right here. See, it still looks good. Like, it's definitely a good-looking Diablo game.
I saw this and I was like, this might be a character Terry's used.
The Rogue?
The Rogue is such a...
What up, Chris? Christopher Hart in the building.
I find it surprising that they waited so long to have one.
This is actually really good.
Oh,
it does look good, though. It does look fucking good.
I know this probably be on PC first.
Oh.
I don't really play Diablo games, but I would play.
Oh, I played all the Diablo games on PC.
Yeah, I played all Diablo as well.
I've only played 3, so the remaster of 2 is interesting because I haven't played.
Yeah, the only Diablo game I played on console was Diablo 3, but the rest I've always played on PC.
The Snake Oil PC game trailers. Fuck you, Wraith. Frozen says Mike enjoys the top-down DC dog shit, but will defend Sony all day.
Diablo is the only game he will support the top-down isometric view. Otherwise, he talks shit about it in every other game.
Ooh.
You do, Mike.
They calling you out, dog. You do, man. You do, man. You talk a lot of shit,
like,
man.
No, I want third person. I don't like this isometric.
Right. Every always says I want a third person.
The only one that you supported for.
No, I also like. I've played the Path to Exile. I like it because it's top down and it reminds me of Diablo. It's Diablo clone. I like
Diablo clone. If I played Path of Exile, that game's trash.
It's a Diablo clone.
It is not a Diablo clone.
It is.
Diablo, no. Diablo, you're sitting in you're going into dungeons and you're getting mad hordes of enemies and you're getting really good loot for your trouble. Path of Exile, you're not going into any dungeons. You have enemies. and you just get wrecked repeatedly, and you get 0 fucking loot for your trouble.
Well, you got to get good though. You know what I'm saying? You got to get good. Though.
Diablo, you always had to grind up for like different,
Yes,
years.
but even when you weren't grinding, you would still always get loot that would be a little bit better than what you had. Path of Exile, I played through the whole game, and I still didn't have anything good by the time I got to the end.
I don't know.
Christopher Hart says, Terry, you know you love PS5.
I hate to tell you.
It's not a Diablo clone.
Terry.
Just because, to you, it's a Diablo clone only because it has an
isometric. It's not a Diablo. It is not a Diablo clone, dude. It is not a Diablo. It is nothing like Diablo. It just has that isometric view. That's it. Terry, Christopher Hart says, Terry, you know you love PS5 and PS5 games. No. He's coming in strictly to fuck you up. Christopher Hart, you see what we got? Bella. So I know he's hype. Frozen said Terry played those games longer than you, Mike. So rip. All right. So Bella, let me ask you, what do you think? Because I know you're not really a huge fan of these, but like looking at that trailer, will that kind of sway you to play?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because I usually play one particular kind of game, but I like to branch off every now and then if I'm swayed by either story or trailer, and that was pretty good. It looks really pretty, that's sometimes that's all it takes.
I know, sometimes it looks fucking dope. If it looks
pretty, I'm just like, ooh, let me try it. But if I don't like it within like 10 minutes, I'm just gonna uninstall.
It's like,
so I'll give it a chance though.
Right click, uninstall. Gotcha. Big Mike, you hype or no? Diablo 4. Diablo 4? I mean, I know you be capping, but
course.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it.
All right. Terry, Diablo 4.
I like I said, I only played 3 and I like 3. My only issue with Diablo is the end game issue. Like I liked how when you first play Diablo,
I give you that. The end game was like, what the fuck happened? I'm with you on that.
Diablo's really fun while you're doing the RPG part, but then once you get to the end game, it's just a dungeon grind. That's all it is, and then I get bored.
You might be right because it's just like a loot. That's all you got to do is just grind for the loot.
That's another game I played. I like Torchlight. I played it. Loved it. It's isometric.
But just because it's isometric doesn't mean that the game is the same. That's just a camera angle, dude.
I'm not saying it, but
you just literally said it was a clone because of a camera angle.
It is a Diablo clone, not just because they isometric. It is a Diablo clone. I'm even reading people from.
But Mike, you couldn't just list off games that you liked. You literally just went and looked some up because you didn't.
No, I
didn't. You're gonna tell me you didn't just Google some games that are isometric? Oh yeah, I like that one.
No, I didn't. Fuck out of here.
This motherfucker mad as fuck, man.
She's on all AAA games. She's like, I don't like anything AAA.
That's not true. I do like none of them are over.
Anything is AAA.
Shit.
That is not true. I do like AAA games.
No, you don't.
All right, Mike.
He said hashtag exposed. Oh shit! Hold on. I got you, Mike. Man, here we go. I gotta play it for you, dog.
Exposed.
Yeah, I ain't heard that one in a minute. All right. So now that we checked out the trailer, I didn't give my thoughts. I do want Diablo 4, absolutely. I do want to fuck with it. I think it looks quite good. I've always thought Diablos were good. I'm with Terry though. The end game, once you get past like the good ass story RPG parts, it's like, okay, now I'm just throwing that ass in a circle. So I
many hours in Diablo 3 and Diablo 2. I had like 500-600 hours in Diablo 2 and 3.
Yeah, I got a lot of hours in there, and I did do the grind, but I'm with Terry. After you do it, you look at yourself in the mirror and you just go, why? Why did I do that?
Yeah, I can't do the end game. It's not for me.
I love it.
I need to have purpose. I need quests and stuff. I can't just go to the same dungeon on mass repeat, just slaying the same dudes on mass repeat in the hopes of maybe getting some better loot. Or go and join some other guys who have been doing that because they're no-lifers and they've been doing that for a month straight, and now they have all the best loot and they're on the highest fucking level, and you just go on them just so that you can hide in a corner while they kill things and you power level over there. I mean, no, that shit's boring as fuck. I can't do it.
That was one thing I loved about Diablo 3, and I think they did in Diablo 2, is where you can, up the, I call it the nightmare levels, or wherever the hell they fucking call them now in Diablo 3, where you can, go to Nightmare 10 and just fucking either get wrecked or you wreck shit.
But no, you're not. You ain't playing nothing that hard, dude. You can barely.
I did.
You can barely fucking get past.
You were the low level guy that was.
Hell yeah, he was a low level dude that was fucking doing 2 damage. He was doing 2 damage.
You call me all the time. I'm like, hey Terry, I found these random dudes and they let me, join their high level game and they power leveled me up like 50 levels in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I got him level 700.
Father, don't say no, you didn't, because now you just admitted you did.
Well, I mean, I had other things I made before I joined.
Why are we trying to bust out the fight right now?
Yeah, but those other characters you were not playing on the highest setting at the high level because those characters were not that level. That's why you did it. That's why you did it with your first character, because that was the first character you got to those levels. Because those other guys carried you there.
No, I didn't.
Rafe says, "Where's Dan's brother? I want him here for the Nintendo blows."
Multiple characters at max level before your first character.
We get ready to talk about Nintendo too.
Before I went and did that other shit that you're talking about.
But that's not what you just said. You just said you had all the other characters, max level and shit before that one.
No, I didn't.
Terry.
Stop the bullshit,
Terry. Terry's like, I'm trying to expose you for who you are. All right.
Expose me.
Because you are easily exposed. But that's neither here nor there. I mean,
she thinks I am, but I'm not.
You are. Very easy. It is extremely easy to expose you, dude. It's like a dress on prom night. It's just super exposed, man.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm over there playing games. I'm not a hater like Terry.
All right. Fuck that. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's jump into Nintendo's Direct. Nintendo had a Direct a few days ago, and I don't want to go over every game. I just picked out a few of the games that stood out in the Direct.
I picked out the worst ones.
I didn't, but I did. I tried to pick out the ones that were actually like games and not just DLC. So. All right, let's take a peek at the first one here. This one is Project Triangle Strategy.
You got a crush in the chat.
What happened?
He makes a really sweet compliment, but then the way he what the fuck, dude?
It was
a compliment, and then he went super bro mode.
Bella, you only have one woman and another Twitch channel that gives you maybe an inch of competition, but you're my heart and so much more. Eggplant emojis. All right. All right. Hashtag eggplant emojis. All right. Let's go ahead and check out Project Triangle Strategy, which sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like you're getting set up for the okie doke, but let's check out the trailer.
I have to make fun of Chris real quick because, he's making... the way he did it, it's like, he's got some dick energy going right now. And maybe he can get an inch. Maybe he can get that extra inch. Come on.
That's what that is. That's that big dick energy. That's that big dick energy.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the
Now, I think this looks good. I think this looks quite good.
Have you downloaded the beta? Or the demo?
The demo? Nope, not yet.
How we proceed.
The demo is fucking fire.
I gotta play the demo.
You are a leader
for sure.
and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these
Grab yourself a roll of toilet paper, sit on the shitter, download the game, and go play it.
Promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely.
Fuck
Every
you,
last
man.
one of us.
Facts, Alucard. And this is one of the things I was always telling, Nintendo, or even PlayStation. I want another Final Fantasy Tactics remake, remaster, but this game right here could, satisfy me right here. This game could satisfy me.
You sound nasty, but I feel you, man. Absolutely. I feel like it's going to be dope. I do want to fuck around with it. I loved Octopath Traveler. I thought that game was quite good, and I love the art style of that. It's like a mashup of like retro and modern.
See, that's the one thing I'm thinking. I might be wrong, because this game's called Project Triangle. That's not the name of the game.
I know,
I'm
but
thinking
it's just
I'm
working
thinking
title.
this is Octopath Traveler too.
No, because Octopath Traveler was not a strategy game. Octopath Traveler was old school RPG style, like JRPG style.
Right. I liked Octopath Traveler.
And Octopath Traveler 2, the devs already said that they were working on that, so that is not this.
Okay.
So this is something totally different. This is a strategy game. I hope they don't keep Project Triangle strategy in there, because that is weird.
It's just
because me personally, I love the RTS strategy tactical games. I was a big fan of Shining Force. If anybody ever played, Shining Force.
Hold on, tuck your age in. Tuck your age in first.
I love Shining Force. That's how I got into those type of games. Then I moved over to Final Fantasy Tactics, like I was telling Alucard. I love these type of games. These are so much fun to me.
This game is going to be dope. I'm going to play the shit out of it for sure, because I loved Octopath. Like, I played it, beat it, loved the game. I thought it was like an ode to old school JRPGs. It was a great game. It looked beautiful on the Switch, So, all right. So that was that. Now let's take a look at Bravely Default 2.
This game is a man to me.
And not these millennials. Let's go ahead and skip this shit. There we go.
May the world stand in awe of the might of
Mike, a 43-year-old born-again virgin. Oh, shit.
I tried the demo there, Frozen, when they first showed this and announced it, and I couldn't get into it. I know Brandon typed for this game.
I'm for it. I love Bravely Default. I'm super hyped this coming to Switch. Absolutely. I can't wait to play this, for sure. RPG goodness, man. You can either be Bravely or be defaulted. Frozen, you don't like the art style?
Princess
I always
Gloria,
dislike
we
how your
want the
characters
wind
look like
crystal.
children, but they're usually
You do not
adults.
care that your actions might bring
I know. No, yeah, that's true.
A lot of JRPGs, you're playing an adult, but you look like a fucking 10-year-old.
I know full well.
We already know what that is.
Uncomfortable lines,
I know how you feel, Gloria, but you shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself.
I want you since the day we met. We killed that bad monster in the woods.
and take a step
You look like you're 10. Calm down.
That's true, though.
Of course, assist you in any way that I can.
You said you're still getting it, Frozen? I know.
The girl is usually between 16 and 18.
Save the city.
But it's like
These motherfuckers do look like they're children, but I think that's the the chibi style.
That's
you
one
look
thing.
back to like your old classic JRPGs. The sprites, they always look like kids. And sometimes they are, but sometimes they're actually adults.
Simple.
It's like, damn, he's 28, but he looked fucking 12 and shit.
She's a fairy.
I know, I love job systems in RPGs. I'll definitely... I love that. Managing the job system is one of the things I do like in RPGs.
That's one of the things that turned me off when they got job systems.
Because you gotta be a gamer though.
Fuck out of here.
I love it. I think this looks great. I think it looks good. I honestly think it looks quite good.
I'm just not a big fan of the job systems. I'm just not me.
That one man looks like he bought a hairspray factory and used it all on his do.
His shit did look tight, didn't it? It was like, what the fuck is up with his shit?
It was like one big piece just hanging on his back like a clip-on.
Set in a whole new world and featuring an all-new cast of characters, this game is perfect for series newcomers and bravely default veterans alike.
I love it. I'm absolutely here for it.
Heroes of light
You know, I want to be able to switch up from Bravely to default.
My name is Gloria. With warm
They're
and
mixing and matching
enticing
a lot of different art
graphics.
styles.
They are.
Different art styles going on in this game.
It's quite a bit of art styles mashed in there.
Highly strategic turn-based battles.
Terry, turn-based. There you go.
And a versatile job system, letting you develop your party however you choose.
Right. I love that. So, like, one person,
Nintendo Switch system is
you know,
an
can be
adventure
like 8 different types of classes. Like, I love
into a
that.
brand new world with 4 brand new heroes.
All right. So that is February the 26th for Bravely Default. The demo is available on the eShop right now. So if you guys want to fuck with that. So Nintendo also announced that. Now here's one that me and Big Mike were pretty hyped for. And I loved like dodgeball type shit. And I thought this was I thought this looked quite good.
I saw this. It looked too much like every other game.
Not this fucking ad. I don't know what this is. Oh, this hashtag PC is supported.
Yay.
It will support this ad.
Let's support that ad because hashtag PC. But all right, so this one is called Knockout City, and it's for the Nintendo Switch.
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
But it looks like they got like they interviewed all these characters from like WoW and Fortnite and shit. Like what the fuck?
Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed
That's Danny right there.
people, not
That is not me.
some tower waiting for a
That's not me.
Terry, there's Terry.
He said Terry, which one? The princess or the soldier?
Just once, I'd like to catch
Terry's the Princess Charm.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass.
Yeah, that might be Terry.
It's simple. Gorgon want new weapon. In Knockout City, I'm like,
Fuck you, Frozen.
I can catch bullets.
But I do want to fucking play this though. I want to play this shit so bad.
That looks fun.
It's like super dodgeball shit.
The beta went live today. It's only on PC. So if you want to try it out, go to Steam and look it up. And I think you can sign up right now on Steam.
Wait. This is coming out on PC?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck the Switch.
What's on?
I think I was PlayStation as well because if you want,
the game says it's going to be on PlayStation, Xbox.
You can see what controllers they're holding on to. Like
Right.
the Switch controller, the other guy's got a dual shock controller in his hand.
Okay, so this crossplay.
Well, I don't know if it's crossplay, but I mean, they said it's coming to all platforms.
Captain Wrangler looks like the girl from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. Bam. I fucking want to play this so bad. I do want to play this. May 21st, Knockout City. So if you guys want it, you can come and get it.
Couple days after my birthday. What? Yes.
If you want it, you can come and get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to fight some of y'all in that. All right, so now this one is No More Heroes 3. It took it long enough to fucking come out, or at least get another announcement. But here we go.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
I know. I'm not ad blocking on this. I know I need to ad block. I know.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown.
I like how you have to masturbate to fucking charge your saber and shit.
Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight.
Yeah, if you remember the old ones on like the Wii, you had to do like the masturbation motion to fucking charge your saber.
Most of
I'm
them
new to
aliens.
this game. Nice art style.
Yeah. No More Heroes always is a day one for me. I love all of the games
Access to a variety of deadly skills.
because it's like Devil May Cry and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like third-person action game and shit.
Too much
So
going
get ready
on
to
in
kick
it.
some.
It's like you save by taking a shit.
It's got
But I love
It
it.
all
too
makes
much
sense
flashy
when No More
lights
Heroes
and
3
crazy
lands on Earth.
on-
Or, Nintendo Switch, August.
So August 27th, No More Heroes, coming to Nintendo Switch. I can't wait to fucking play that shit. We're just moving along here because I want to kind of get through this. Here's one that everybody yawned at, but I thought looked dope to me.
The reason I love using StreamYard,
And not this weird,
I can
uncut
make- me,
white
Chris
dude,
Rogan, I can
but
make a-
this. Here we go. What up, little geek? I see you.
Fairway is open once again.
So Mario Golf?
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf.
This is on my radar.
Coming
I was
to
on-
Nintendo
Yeah, I like
Switch.
Mario Golf, So
Study the wind
I'm
and
all for
terrain.
it.
Take your time.
So I've been
to
playing a
think
lot of
things through.
Wait a minute, you
Golf
just
it.
said everyone
Swing.
snoozed on it, and now you're promoting it?
Yeah, because I like it. I said everybody else snoozed on it. That's why I got it up here.
Golfing with familiar Mushroom
I
Kingdom
don't know who snoozed on it. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, everybody was just saying, like on Twitter, they were just
I
like,
don't know,
eh.
I'm just saying. Not Mike. Danny just said that.
Use
Everybody
features
was
on the
snoozing.
Yeah, they was just on
like a
Twitter,
shark
like,
gauge to see how your
yawn.
shot
And I'm
will
like,
curve
how?
into the
This
slopes.
game is dope.
And a scan that lets you examine a course's
I
terrain.
love golf games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
These
All
features
the
can
Mario
help you
sports
ace your
games do pretty
shots.
well.
Have you
look
tried
at-
out Golf It there,
Button
Danny?
Controls. You can
Yeah.
also use motion controls.
I've been playing the shit out of Golf It and Golf It with
Controller
friends.
Like a golf club.
golfing is alright.
Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game. Letting you
So it's got the
easily
full
enjoy
motion control
sensation
shit like
of
the Wii.
golfing.
I want to see you do this on
You could
stream.
have zoomed
top
out
of
because
all
others were just staring
there
at
are
that
several
person.
modes and new elements
Right.
that truly bring the heat to Mario
I'll play
Golf,
this.
including this one.
I'll play the shit out of this.
I still
Hey,
haven't gotten the
It's
Olympic
always your
one I
turn.
wanted to get.
Everyone
This
Speed
one-
golf.
this
What
one
the
looks fun.
fuck is
Golf-
race
this?
through the course to reach your ball.
Speed golf looks
Give it
fun.
another whack to get it closer
It's
to
like,
the hole.
it's like Battle Royale with golf.
Outpace
Who can
your
get to the hole
opponents
the first,
and
the
come out on
fastest.
top. Your golfing skills aren't the
Okay,
only
you can
things at
you
play.
can fucking get
Use
Mario
dashes
stars and
and
shit.
special
All right,
shots to beat the competition.
that's insanity.
Did we
I just want to
mention
play regular
story
Mario.
mode?
That's
As a new character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills.
Story
and
mode?
Various
You can
Mushroom
play-
Kingdom
And
characters.
health bars and
Level
shit
up with
involved.
experience points.
He said, "How was health bars in golf?"
Allocate points to different stats, allowing you.
I don't
to
know.
develop your
It's
character
weird as
however
shit,
you
but I do want to
want.
fucking
You
play.
can also use your
And I'm Wario all day. I'm Wario.
Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th.
So June 25th for Mario Golf. If you guys are ready for that shit, you know you can always pre-order. So that was basically Nintendo's Direct. The other shit was like DLC or free update for Animal Crossing. So you can like do like the
Oh my
Mario.
god, I saw that they're doing Mario.
Yeah, the
and
Mario
Animal Crossing.
theme.
I'm like,
Yep.
Why? Why are they?
I
doing
know.
that?
That's why I didn't show it. I'm just like,
All their
Because
games are
people
starting to
play
look like.
Animal Crossing because they like the aesthetic of Animal Crossing. If you go and reskin it with Mario shit, you're taking away from what Animal Crossing is.
I don't think so.
And then you got Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword remaster.
Yeah, not Twilight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what David was talking about. He said you ordered a pizza and you got what did he say? You got pineapple.
He was wrong though.
You got
He was wrong though. He was wrong.
So many other ones they could have done.
I
But
mean,
all right.
Even though you didn't show everything, like the top 9 games that I'm interested in that I saw and they showed, and you all didn't really. I mean, you showed them, but you all talked bad about them. Like, and I was like, well, not all of them, but some of them. But like, number 1 game I'm interested was Project Triangle.
Okay.
Number 2 was Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Hair.
That shit
Famicom
looks super
Detective Club.
garbage.
That looks fine to me.
That shit looks
Famicom
super
Detective Club, the girl who stands behind. That stands behind.
Show me.
And
Show me.
Wait, what's it called? What is it called? What the fuck is it called? What is it called again?
Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Hair. It's
Famicom.
Mouthful for a title. What is what Nintendo
Right.
is titles?
Oh my goodness, that was a book.
It's a visual novel, but also with RPG detective stuff quality.
Well, you was saying it fucked up. You was saying Fancom is Famicom, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
Famicom, whatever.
No, dude, you can't say tomato when there's an extra syllable in that motherfucker, dude.
Suck the dick.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Okay, The Missing Heir. What the fuck is this? A visual novel? What is this?
Are coming to North America for the first time.
It's the 35th anniversary of Zelda. The other games like Twilight and Wind Waker will be holiday 2021 releases. Possibly.
Every corner.
So my nephew was 10 and thought it was trash.
Dive into these deep narratives set in Japan.
A la carte said visual novel 100%.
Complex murder case.
Yeah, it's like it's a visual novel, but it's a detective game as well.
Amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
There's quite a bit
I feel like I'm about to
on
fucking go to sleep, man. Like, what
I can't. Like, I like detective games and stuff.
And the other
I like the
you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare.
Mixed with
interrogate
other
suspects and hunt
aspects,
for
whether
clues
it's
to
point
piece together
click
these chilling
or
conundrums.
adventure or something. It can't
Can you
just be
figure out
visual
who the
novel
culprit
because then
is
you're not playing
before it's
anything.
too
You're just
late?
watching the story play on reading it.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Legend of Mana's my shit. Absolutely.
The other one I would say number 4 was Legend of Mana Remastered. That looked fucking dope.
That looked dope. Yes.
Uncover the deadly truth.
Mario Golf.
Detective Club.
Star Wars Hunters number 6.
That shit was trash.
I know. You don't know that. We didn't see no gameplay, but we saw the announcement trailer. You can't say it's trash when you haven't seen gameplay.
Listen, the announcement trailer was trash.
Okay, fine. I accept that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the announcement trailer was trash.
What game are you talking about?
Star Wars Hunters.
They didn't show anything. It was just fucking text. Like,
they announced it. They didn't show no like gameplay. They just said it's coming. That we don't even know what it really is.
How are you hyped for something that you literally don't? It could be a fucking card game.
I mean,
you gonna be hyped still?
To me, I'm hyped.
Hold on.
It's Star Wars.
What happens if it's a card game? You gonna still be hyped?
I'll try it.
You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer my question. I said,
pull it up.
There's nothing there. It's just like, it's just.
If it's the card game, I'll play it.
No, this Detective Club is a hard pass, man. I can't.
That Famicom Detective Club is super garbage.
But I mean, Star Wars Hunter. I mean, even if it's just a card game, I'll still play it because I play like Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone and everything else.
This is all they showed of Star Wars Hunters. It's Call of Duty with Star Wars. Like,
we don't know that. You can't say it's Call of Duty. We don't know what it is.
What is it? How can you defend it if you don't know what it is? You can't defend. I'm asking you.
I'm asking how you can say it's trash when you haven't seen it.
I said the trailer was trash, dude. That's what I'm like. What the fuck are you defending?
It's a teaser trailer. No, I'm not gonna say the trailer's trash. It's a teaser.
That shit is garbage.
You can't say it's. You can't say it's.
That shit is trash.
Nah,
trash. Now here's Super Mario shit. Animal Crossing.
Coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
And the other stuff I liked also was Ghost and Goblins Resurrection. That looked fucking dope.
In-game is furniture
and the final thing was Splatoon 3.
And wherever you
Splatoon, I hate fucking Splatoon 3. I fucking hate Splatoon.
You can also place 2 warp.
That's because you're trash at the game. Splatoon.
You hurt my head. You hurt my head, dude. Like when you talk, Big Mike, you make my head hurt, dude.
Why not try
you probably suck at Splatoon. That's
dude,
why.
I am dope at Splatoon. That doesn't mean that I fucking hate it. I can still hate it. I can be good at stuff that I hate, dude. Unlike you, I can be good and still hate it, dude.
I'll prove it.
It's just trash.
The official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Okay,
so Call of Duty, but I fucking hate it.
Exactly. Big Mike is like he's like that dude who like only thing he looks at is titles, and then he just fucking you know what I'm saying? Like that's who he is. Like he doesn't. He's like the clueless dude. All right. So
Splatoon is a fun game, and it's got a great community over there.
Splatoon.
When the last time you played Splatoon?
I can't say anything against it. I never touched it.
Big Mike, when's the last time you played Splatoon?
Last time I played Splatoon, be about 3 months ago.
Did you just say spoon?
He said spoon. He did. I told you. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He said spoon. He played spoon. Too. That sounds like nasty shit.
Whatever, but I mean, last time I played it was about 3 months ago.
What up, Kiki? I see you.
When it first launched, I had I think I have almost 100, maybe 200 hours in the game. I was playing with people from our Facebook group, Bobby and who else? Preston. We were all teaming up together. The one dude that used to be on our platform podcast that had the Nintendo Switch before us, I can't think of his name. Oh, Leon. You remember Leon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going hard on that game.
So what you're saying is you played when it came out and you haven't touched it since.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't played it for.
He literally is talking exactly what the fuck. That's all I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
That was like 2-3 years
Now you
ago.
see what I say. How easy it is to expose Big Mike. Big Mike exposes himself. Like literally. Like come on, man. Like literally.
Last time I touched it,
3 years ago at least.
no, it hasn't. Last time I said I touched
Leon
the game.
hasn't been on this show in over 3 years. How you gonna tell me it hasn't?
I said that was the last time I played though, Terry. Shut up and shut up.
So I don't know. But okay. So that was Nintendo's Direct. They had some other announcements. So Bella, now from what you've seen, what do you think about what Nintendo showed? With Big Mike's heart and what you see, what do you think?
Be honest,
Bella's like, nope.
I mean, it's hard for me to judge these because I don't play on the Switch. But as a longtime Nintendo fan, it just seems like a lot of their games are starting to look the same.
Mm-hmm. That's
They're
true.
all starting to look the same. There was a couple of trailers that looked like they were the same game. The what do you call it? Animal Crossing and the Mario thing. I'm just like, I like variety. So if all your stuff is starting to look the same, you're not really gauging me to want to buy the Switch and play these games. Me personally, because I don't know, nothing was grabbing me. I'm just like, oh, okay.
You're like, all right,
fine.
That is a huge issue with JRPGs. Is they all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
They either are the super actiony more recent look, or they all have the same classic retro look. They have there's two different variations of JRPG. Whichever one they pick, they all look the same. And it's not just Nintendo, the Sony, anybody who makes JRPGs, they have 2 types and that's it.
Same with the characters too. My goodness.
True.
Oh.
True.
Yeah, and they use the same character models for every game. I'm confident they do.
Okay. All right. I see. I'm with you, Bella, though, a little bit on that. But, I mean, I feel like, because I'm a huge Nintendo fan, and I have a Switch, and, you know what I'm saying, I support what I support. So I see dudes in chat acting like I'm a PS4 dude. Look, I'm not. I am not a fucking, I am a hashtag PC.
No one's ever said you're a PS4
But they're like, his argument is, it's outpacing the PS4. I'm like, neat. Because I already knew that. Like, I knew that. But you know what? You tell somebody who's a PS4 person or a PS5 person, and they will fucking dog walk you and will never believe you that the Nintendo is outpacing Sony. But that's all right. But you in America, not yet. Right.
America is what's keeping Sony near the top.
Exactly, because there's Japan, and if you go overall,
the Asian market, even the British market, they're losing interest in Sony. Japan completely lost interest in Sony. They're 100% Nintendo.
That's not true.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Nintendo is putting numbers, regardless if you.
There's multiple news articles on it about how the #1 console.
Yep. If you hate it,
Nintendo Switch.
If you hate Nintendo right now, it doesn't matter because they still outpacing.
They did the statistics for it.
It's literally outpacing everything.
For people in Japan that own a gaming console, over 60% of them are Nintendo Switch. That means majority of their population, Mike, is playing Switch. They don't have a fucking PlayStation. All
That's
right?
a lie.
The only
That's
reason
a
why
lie.
Well, you can
that is
leave
not a
with a
lie.
They got a PlayStation as well, though. Them motherfuckers, because that's Sony. Sony is big in Japan. I have to disagree with that. Sony is still big in Japan.
That's not fact. That's
Look,
not
you
fake
can
fact.
leave the house with a
No, they ain't.
PlayStation. You can
Right.
leave the house
They
with a
showed. They
Switch.
showed.
That's true, though, Bella. That's
No,
true.
they didn't.
But,
No, they didn't.
Yes, they're not a fan of how they're doing the games over there because they have the issue with Sony, with the whole Sony check shit where they keep sensitizing everything, and then that same game will get ported to the Switch and it's 100% the way it was originally.
That doesn't mean. That doesn't mean.
Yeah. So it does mean that. It does mean that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean they're disowning PlayStation. Doesn't mean they're disowning PlayStation.
If the majority of their population, if the majority of their population
take a drink of water.
Has a Switch over a PlayStation, then yes, it does.
Take a drink of water. You're out of your element.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you are.
Wow.
Okay, America. Because we have like a crazy high population and majority of American gamers.
Say you're wrong.
Let me pull this up for chat so they can see it. I'm gonna pull this up for chat so they can.
I say you're wrong.
All right, so here we go. So according to safe betting site, 2020 Nintendo Switch top selling game sold in 2020 with 15.6 million units sold in September. That's 65% more than PlayStation 4 and Xbox combined. That is Nintendo Switch right now currently. So facts is facts. Yes, people love PlayStation games more, but when you're talking about pure fucking numbers, right? Nintendo is dominating. And listen, I am a hashtag PC dude, right? I want PC to just dominate every fucking thing. So I'm salty at those numbers. You know what I'm saying? Believe it, I'm salty just as y'all, man. All y'all dudes who's like, hashtag fanboys, I get it. You're salty as fuck. But when it comes down to it, Nintendo's doing it. And whether you hate them or not, Nintendo's doing it.
I'm not saying Nintendo's not doing it. I approve what Nintendo's doing.
Okay, then what the fuck is your argument then, Big Mike?
My argument is this. Who the fuck is buying an old gen system right now? Because everybody wants to buy the PS5 or the Series X or the Series.
How long has the Switch been out? How long has the Nintendo Switch been out, Big Mike? Mike, how long has the Nintendo Switch been out? How long has the Nintendo Switch been out, Mike?
The Switch has been out for 6 years.
So if they're not buying older systems, right, then why is Nintendo still selling? Because if they came out 6 years ago, then technically PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X should be destroying it, right?
Everybody's right now wanting the new gen.
I can't tell when the Switch is outselling both of them. How does that defeats your argument? If everybody wants the new gen hot shit, right? Then the Switch will not be selling, dude.
PS5, they already proved that they were the number one selling console. PS5 was.
Let's check it so we can see, so we can expose.
They even tweeted it. They even tweeted it. EOBD talked about it. That the PlayStation 5 was the number one selling console.
Let's check it. Let's check it so we can see.
Mike might be right about this one.
Was it number one selling console or number one selling console like for launch? Like, out of all consoles,
right? Yeah, that did
during their launch.
It was number one selling console, and it was number
difference.
It was number one selling console,
or is it the largest selling console? Period. That
this year. At this time, it was the largest selling console, and plus the launch console. The launch console is still number one.
Okay, so let's take a peek.
I would say it was just talked about not too long ago on NPDs.
Okay, so it looks like Big Mike is right. So PlayStation 5 outsold the Switch by 5%. It beat the console. It beat it now. But that's not big, man. That's just like
from what I was saying, though.
It's not a huge.
This only proves what I said. That was mostly American consumers. What I was originally talking about that Mike wasn't listening was I was talking about Japan.
Yeah,
Japan hasn't disowned them though.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. In Japan right now, actually.
I never said Japan disowned them. I said that majority of the console consumer base in Japan prefer Switch over fucking.
In Japan, Switch has outsold the PlayStation 5 by 20% in Japan. In America, PlayStation 5 is leading. PlayStation 5 leads the sales in America. They're beating them by, it's a 5 to 7% increase over Nintendo sales.
I did say a big factor for a lot of those Sony people in Japan that are switching to Nintendo is the Sony check issue.
So that's how it goes down.
Super fucking censored. So then Nintendo said, we're not going to censor games. We're going to stick to the rating system, and we're going to go with that. Sony's like, no, we're not going to do the rating system. We're just going to go and take certain things out and then put them at a lower ranking. All right? And a lot of the fan base over there is like, no, you're not going to take shit out of the original product. We'll play the port on the Switch the full way that is uncensored. So that gives them more sales, and Sony's losing sales because they keep fucking up and censoring their shit.
Well, here's the thing, though. Sony is not losing. Sony is not losing sales over. Sony is not losing sales over censorship. But here's the problem with Sony. Sony's PlayStation 5, right? It does not destroy PC. And see, that was the biggest talking. But listen, that was the biggest talking point. And I'm not talking about you, Big Mike. I'm just saying in general. The whole point of the next gen was to get it there, to get it that PC level quality, right? But then now hold on, Big Mike, let me finish my fucking point. But the problem with PlayStation 5 and Series X, these two things have come out that there are some things that it still struggles with. There are some things that can only reach 30 FPS, and I think that is that is absolutely true. If you go shut the fuck up and let me finish my point. 4K, right? There are some games that have a performance mode and a fidelity mode. Is that right or wrong, Big Mike?
They both have it. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with having fidelity mode and performance mode? What's wrong with having options?
I'm gonna let you think. I'm gonna let you answer your own question.
What's wrong with having options? I mean, what's wrong with having options?
Okay, so you're not getting it. What I'm saying is that PlayStation, all the stuff that they touted, Xbox Series X included, both touted something ridiculous, right? And now, is it a step above PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? Hell yeah. It's definitely a step up from those. You cannot deny it. Shit looks great, right? But when you're talking about performance, there are some question marks. And a lot of people are not willing to make that jump if it's not, so quote-unquote destroying PC shit. And that is the thing. It's because that was the whole selling point, was that it was faster than anything. Faster than anything. Look, motherfuckers like it's faster than anything. Motherfuckers talking about the NVMe drives, which have been out for PC for a few years.
Put your PC Master Race cap off and just chill.
I'm just saying. And Frozen, remember that? I do remember that. It was like, but listen.
Comment that I agree with, though, when it comes to the PlayStation 5 is that Sony fans keep going on about how Sony has games, but there's nothing on PS5. You're playing PS4 games on your PS5. Right.
It's not a lot.
I know bragging about their PS5 is playing PS4 games. I want to check out how the PS5 updates are for my old games. That's all they're playing is the old shit.
But now, is some of that stuff amazing, though? Hold on. But now, is some of that stuff amazing?
Sit there and make fun of Xbox for the backwards compatibility on the X. Dude, you're doing backwards compatibility basically on your PS5. Just calm the fuck down.
And they did cap about that RDNA 3.
I'm hearing a lot of body.
Well, here's the thing. They did cap about that RDNA 3. They did cap about that because it ain't RDNA 3. It ain't RDNA 3. But here's the thing, though. Outside of that, David. Hold on. No, fuck you. Outside of my PC cap, right?
I can the PS4 games on. Even Alucard admitted last night that he has a PS5 and he only uses for Hulu.
Listen, David. Hold on. Give me a moment. Can I get a moment? Can I get a moment? Can I get a moment?
That's
Can I get a
literally shit
moment?
that I'm seeing on my
Can I get a moment?
Twitter.
Can I get a moment? 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 Can I get a moment?
Dude, those are things coming from PlayStation dudes that sell
I am Roboto. I am Roboto.
David.
Recorded in your mind, dude.
David.
You are
Okay.
a goddamn
So,
robot.
but here's the thing, though.
Right?
Here's the thing, though. David, shut the fuck up, dude. All right. So but here's the thing, though. Terry.
Playing fucking Valhalla and Spider-Man and all the old.
Hold on. Okay. Listen.
Roboto.
David, you shut.
You're not, yo.
All right.
Roboto.
David. If you say Roboto, I'm tossing my grenade at you, fam. If you say it one more fucking time.
Say it again, Derek. Dave.
I have
I'll
two.
say it with you.
Remember, I have two of them. So
No, because that shit don't get it over.
No, that's
You
right.
said that before.
That's right. I did kill it. I don't have two. I do have one though.
Before rules, you said it many times. Those grenades do not carry over. Now, yes, you had two last week. You didn't use them. That's your loss.
No, I won mine from a fight. This wasn't a show one. Yeah.
You won. I watched it on Valheim.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't use it last week. That's right. I don't have it.
That was last week.
You're right, Big Mike. So I give the grenade to me. So now I have it again this week, and so let's get it. All right. So listen, I'm gonna take my PC Master Race hat off, right? I'm gonna set it to the side, and I'm about to give Sony some props, right? Here's the thing about Sony that they do get right. They do give you those games, though. Those games. They give you the quality games, though, that you definitely be wanting to fucking play. Even if some of them are superficial, they still give you high quality content. And that's why they're doing so good in the US. Hell, they're still doing amazing in Japan. Like, they're still selling like fucking hotcakes in Japan. They're just not selling as much as Switch in Japan, but it's still Sony. It's still Japan. They are still going to support every fucking JRPG, every Devil May Cry, every fucking action. It's going to be supported out the ass in Japan. So that's not to take away from it. It's still doing quite well. It's just doing better in America, PlayStation 5 is, than it is in Japan. So that's what it is. And you have to give them props for it. For them to overtake Nintendo Switch as good as they've been doing, hell, since all of fucking 2020 into 2021 and still overtake them is a feat in itself. So that tells you the real hype about PlayStation 5 here in the US. So you got to keep that in mind. So guys, calm down, breathe. We can have a conversation without fanboyism. Woosa.
Because I was hearing a lot of botting.
David, here we go. Grenade time. Got him. I knew he was about to do it.
He said don't sing the song. He said don't sing the song.
You want to throw your lives, Dave? You want to throw your lives?
No, he's down to one.
He said don't sing the song. He said don't sing the song.
David's in danger.
He's down to one life, Dave.
David's in danger.
Life.
He's in danger. I said no more bot. No botting. No more roboto. No more Xbot. That's where I'm at.
Xbox.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know, David, look, this nigga about to drop out of the call. All right.
He's so mad. He's so mad.
He's so mad. All right, look, David. I'm gonna revert your shit. Stop with the fucking botting, dude. All right.
Wait, pause. You
Yes.
can't revert.
Yes, I can revert. Yes. It's my show.
Wow.
I can revert. All right.
I love how you make the rules.
Oh yeah, the rules is like D&D. It's like D&D. I'm the dungeon master, right? It is. Fuck that shit.
He has all the rules written out in the book.
That's true, though.
You decide to ignore the book and make up your own rules.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Right?
He's down to one life, and that's it.
That's true. All
We're
right.
not going
So listen. Hold on. Nintendo, right? Nintendo had their direct. Let's just fucking get past it. So the Nintendo had their fucking direct. So they had their shit. They did show some good games. My rating was still low because I felt like they showed a lot of shit that they had already talked about in previous directs, and that was my problem. And that's kind of go where Bella was talking about, where she was saying that shit just looked the fucking same. Because you know why? Because you've seen them games before. You've seen everything in a previous direct. You've seen everything in a previous announcement. You've seen everything, and it's just like, okay, Nintendo, I get it. You're trying to hype the IPs, right? But when you're doing the directs, it's all eyes on you, and I need shit to be representative of what you're actually working on for the future, outside of a few things. And I felt like that was the issue. There was only a few things that were future intended. And then when old boy came up to tell everybody that he had nothing to say about Legend of Zelda was one of the worst fucking moments. And you gotta admit that, Big Mike. Did you It
wasn't worse.
That shit was terrible, man. They showed him, and he literally said, "I wanted to come on and apologize about not showing anything."
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I wasn't disappointed. I mean, I had low expectations on the whole fucking direct.
That's why you weren't disappointed, because you had low expectations, though.
I mean, I always go to fucking.
If your expectations is at 1, if you get a 2, you already better than what your expectations are, right?
No,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, fanboys can be toxic for the community.
I'm always going low expectations with the PlayStation Directs, the fucking Nintendo Directs, or the Xbox Directs, because I'm not expecting anything major or anything exciting.
And that is the problem. That's the issue. I'm saying. Wait. So you're saying you support? Hold on. So you're saying you support events not showing shit. That's your support. You hope they don't show nothing, right?
No, that's not what I support.
Okay, what do you support?
I mean, I watch them, to see something, to see if there's going to be something new, something exciting, something that's going to pique my interest. And like I said,
we're saying the same shit. The only difference is you're capping for fucking Nintendo on that, man.
The Nintendo Direct was a 7 out of 10 for me. It's not no 11 out of 10. It's not no 10 out of 10. They're frozen. It was a 7 out of 10. I saw some shit that I liked, and I'm going to get it.
Well, here's what I would say. I would say this. The fact that you want to see it is not trying to rush the game to be done when you want to look at hot shit. It's just that Nintendo has been promising hot shit for a long ass time, and it hasn't happened.
No, they haven't.
I mean, here's the thing, right, with Nintendo, right? I grew up on the high-octane Nintendo. I'm old. So I remember when Nintendo used to just pump out the hot shit. And now Nintendo just pumps out pineapples on pizza.
That's not true.
Not what the fuck is
That's not true.
I mean, it really needs to be. Listen. At least one game. It doesn't have to be the whole direct. Doesn't have to be just littered with all the fucking hottest shit ever. But damn, can we get a screenshot of fucking the new Mario? Can we get a screenshot of the new fucking Metroid? Can we get just a still? I mean, can we see it? Can we see it? I mean, damn, are we seeing this JRP shovelware? We seeing the same as fucking shit. We saw arms, but now it's called balls. And
dude, hold on, David. You bullshitting, dog. Nah, I can't let you. Nah, you bullshitting, dude.
But to me, it's just like Nintendo. Everybody, and I think it's also the expectation. Nintendo has this pedigree. So when you think about all the games that people have played in the past, all the things that have made Nintendo great, you want to see the greatness. And all we keep seeing is side pieces. Where's the wife at? Because we keep seeing fucking side pieces. Where's the wife at? So, I think that's where people get disappointed.
Did they do that though when they came out with the new Bayonetta?
Yeah, Bayonetta was tight.
Okay, that's what you talking about then.
Exactly, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And David, when's the last time you played your Switch?
Wait. How long ago did Bayonetta come out?
Years ago. It was years ago.
How long ago did Bayonetta come out? How long ago did
Bayonetta 3 came out
I'm not
3 years
the
ago?
old ones that they over. I'm talking the new one.
Bayonetta 3 hasn't been shown yet, though. They didn't show Bayonetta 3, though.
We saw big shit about the new one. When last time we saw big shit
They,
about
they only showed a concept the cinematic trailer. They didn't really show Bayonetta 3 yet.
my fucking point exactly. So motherfuckers is waiting for the hot shit, and the hot shit is not coming
Everybody's
out.
waiting
So,
for the hot shit.
I
Xbox
mean,
people
so-
are waiting.
and here's what I'm willing to admit. But here's what I'm willing to admit. Unlike the serious fanboyism that's going on, this shit is fucked up. Listen, PlayStation will be coming out with more hot shit. So
David,
Xbox,
I have a
and so
question.
can Nintendo. All
David, I have a
that shit
question.
is a little bit fucking shaky right now.
David, I have a question.
I wasn't done answering my own thing, so
Because you're wrong, for one. Plus, and one. Well, I have two questions. When's the last time you played your Switch? And have you forgot that we're in a fucking pandemic?
yeah, but the thing about it is,
Now you sound like a bot.
Mike, shut the fuck up. PS5 came out in the pandemic. PS5 came out in the pandemic. Miles Morales came out in the pandemic. So I don't want to hear about the bullshit. And anyway, the issue about the fanboyism is going real strong. And the issue is that shit was fucked up. So was Sony shit fucked up, and so was Xbox shit fucked up. All that shit fucked up right now.
Everybody's waiting,
and we need some hot shit. And so I think if we're gonna have the hot shit, we need to have the hot shit. And if Nintendo keeps coming out saying they're gonna promise the hot shit, we have to make sure the hot shit is on.
David.
The Nintendo shit was not the greatest. It was not the greatest. Now, can they improve? They do have ways to improve. But my hope is the next direct. My hope is the next direct. That the next direct will at least show something a bit more interesting. A bit more interesting.
We're in a pandemic, Dave.
At least for the next direct.
We're in a pandemic, Dave.
So the fuck what?
Everybody's waiting, and okay, you're throwing a lot of shade to Nintendo, but everybody's waiting.
Exactly.
But the shade goes to everybody. But hold on, but the shade goes to everybody, really.
But
because Sony, listen, because Sony promised a whole bunch of shit to come out when the system dropped, and it didn't. Xbox promised real shit, and we got the fucking meme of the century. So all this shit is like really like what the hell?
That's true though. That is true though. That is true.
So to me, everybody needs to show improve. I understand it's the pandemic, but you know, my feeling is don't show the garbage shit and say this is hot shit.
The show was hot. I mean, it may not like to your tasting, but the shit they showed it was kind of hot.
But Big Mike, you like mayo on ice cream.
Oh shit! All right, listen. Let's get the fuck off. Hold on.
You like a game that's fucking broken. That
hold on.
The way lights and plays.
What we done is we spent too much fucking time on this topic.
No.
That's what the fuck we do. It's 3:05, dude. It's 3:07 now, dude. We spent way too much fucking time arguing over why plastic has plastic. So let's do this. Let's do this. What I want to do, I want to get to hold up. Dave D, Big Mike, Dave D, Big Mike, Dave D, Big Mike, Dave D, Big Mike, Dave D, Big Mike. What we're doing is we're switching topics now. We can argue about Google Stadia. Who wants to argue about Google Stadia? Let's just switch to our last fucking topic, all right? Let's just fucking get there, all right? I just want to get to our last topic. All right.
Google
so,
garbage.
Yes, facts, but let's get to it. All right, so Google Stadia. Now, they definitely pulling some Randy Pitchford shit here.
For sure.
So what happened was Stadia's first party. Remember last week there was an announcement where they said that Google was no longer developing first party games. Well, when they announced that was the first that the developers of those studios heard of that too. They didn't even fucking know. And they got it on the same day that everybody else did in a tweet. And I felt like that was absolutely fucking disgusting. So a lot of the devs spoke out and they said that they were just fucking taken aback and could not believe that this went down with Google Stadia. But I'm like, Google Stadia fucking sucks, and this is why this is the fallout. This is the nuclear fallout from it. You know, they touted having their own games outside of hosting games from other developers, and now they don't. They're all strictly just they have other games that are developed by console developers and this and that, and now they're just a mishmash of shit. They're no longer kind of what they touted at the beginning. So a lot of the devs
they sent an email saying like, this is the greatest team ever.
They did.
We look forward to the future. And the motherfuckers the same day got a shit said, hey, by the way, this shit's being put in this.
They literally did that. There was an email. There was an email that went out to all the devs that were behind the scenes internally that said that they were amazing devs and they can't wait to work with them in the future and it's going to be amazing and Stadia is here to stay and they're going to be doing games. And then Twitter, they fired everybody. Like, what the fuck, man?
To me, it sounds like they're closing down or closing up shop here real soon. Maybe that's just me. Because another reason why they shut down their first class studios because they also said
money
in an interview. I don't know. It's in this one also. Because of Xbox buying Bethesda.
Yep. They said that the merger between Xbox and Bethesda was gigantic, as well as saving costs. They said they were able to save costs exponentially by getting rid of the internal devs. But I'm like, the way you did it was dirty.
Impacts Google.
Well, I don't know how they explained it, but that was
that scared them.
Yeah, they basically said that they couldn't get a foothold because of Game Pass and the way their partnership works with Bethesda. So, hey, sometimes you get chewed the fuck up, and they didn't anticipate how much it would really cost to develop internally. That was another thing that they admitted to as well. They said they just was not ready for the $20 million game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's what it takes if you want to have something break out, a breakout type game that's internally to Google Stadia. It needs to be at that level. That's why Sony and all of those is fucking doing it, because they're willing to put 10 million in a game, 20 million in a game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they do it. That's why those games are those games. They're AAA. They have all the fucking budget in the world
for like 20 plus years, so they they know how to do all the they have the infrastructure and everything set for it. Google and even Amazon, because Amazon Studios is struggling too.
Yep.
They're new to like the gaming thing because they see that there's all this money there and they want to be part of it, but they don't know how to do any of it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a foothold.
Hey, they gotta do better, man.
My thing is also Google's put. I mean, as opened up a lot of things, or like tried new ideas with things, and they if it doesn't work well, they close up shop immediately. They're like, nah, this is not gonna fly. We're just gonna pull shop and go. And that's why I feel that's going to happen to Stadia, because right now they're going to be like doing third-party games because they closed up their first-party shop. They're going to see how well this flies out. If it doesn't get support, they're going to just yank up and pull up shop and say, "This is done."
I feel it, because once they had to get rid of their internal teams
Google's
first.
to do that because Google's done that with a lot of things.
They have. And once they got rid of their internal studios, there's nothing holding them back from shutting it down. The only thing that really is kind of fucked up is the way that you buy games through Stadia, because you have to buy the game and play it in the cloud. So that's going to be some shitstorm there, dude.
So you take your cat off for just 1 second. Google's not going to buy Ubisoft.
They can barely fucking keep their internal devs. They're not buying fucking Ubisoft. Ubisoft has already said that they were happy where they were, being a third party, and they will never do it.
Ubisoft struggling with the money part, though.
I know, but they've only see. But here's the thing, though.
Google is like every fucking.
Google is not struggling with the money. It's the Stadia branch. They only allotted so much money to dedicate to that gaming portion of Google. And here's the thing:
Google should have invested more money,
but they're not. Google is not. You know why? Google's not interested in being in the console competition. Yeah, they're not going to take that risk, man. To put $20 million into a game that's going to get a score of a 6. No, they're not
Google's
gonna
the kind
fucking
of
do it.
company that's used to whenever they put something out, it's a success. So now they're
Right.
in untested waters and they're scared because they don't know.
Because
if they-
Stadia is not a success. I don't give a
But
fuck
then-
how
but
much
then-
you
but
cap
Google-
for it. Stadia is
there's
not
a-
a success.
But here's the thing that kills me, right? Google always doing shit canceling. There's like a whole web page devoted to like Google's graveyard, where all the
I
shit
know,
was
I
fucking
know.
canceled, the shit was garbage.
I know. That's
So, I
why.
mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that Google would be like. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised since it's a fucking Google graveyard that they would just fucking kill this shit just like that without even giving it a chance. I mean, they just like killed it. It's fucking stupid.
Well, when
but I
they,
get it.
well, when they
It's
said you had to
garbage.
fucking buy the game, even though it's in the cloud, is already kind of skeevy. That's why I like Game Pass's model, because you just buy into Game Pass and you get the shit. It's not like you have to buy Game Pass, then buy the game, then fucking you can't never have it. Like I don't understand that dynamic. I never understood that business model. I felt like that was already doom waiting to happen, because think about it, when they shut down all those purchases, what happens to them? Because they're not locally installed on your machine. It's not like Steam or something. It's that you have to buy into the cloud service, then buy the game in the cloud. So that is very, very weird. And I feel like if they do shut down, I guarantee we'll see lawsuits. I guarantee it, because people are going to be like, what the fuck happened to my games? I spent, $500 on all these games, and now that Stadia shut down, I have zero access to them in the cloud. It's not like I can download the code like Steam or even Epic Store. Like, it's not like I can download it, or even Game Pass. Hell, Game Pass, you can still download the game to your system and play it. It's not like you play it in the cloud. So it's just very weird how that's going to be happening when they do finally shut down, because it's going down. It is going down. Bella, you Stadia? You got Stadia? You fuck with Stadia, or you just PC? Like, fuck that shit.
I'm not interested.
Right, there it is.
No.
No?
I want no parts of it.
You don't want to pay the $24.99 to not have your games work? Is that what you're saying?
Even when it was announced, I was just like, I'm a pass, good.
Stadia got one claim to fame. They were able to run Cyberpunk better than a fucking console.
That's true, though.
So
Stadia's version of Cyberpunk was like the fucking most highest rated one, because it was like
the best one.
It never crashed on anybody and shit. But then, like, as soon as you log out, you don't have Cyberpunk. So it was really weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I knew Stadia was going to have problems, because nobody is willing to jump on that bandwagon yet. Like, we're not there yet to where everything's in the fucking cloud. Like, there's a lot, and they're trying to get that transition right now. And hell, even something like Game Pass is still kind of for a lot of people, because you don't really own the game, but you can install it. It is local on your machine. It's not like you're playing it in the cloud. So people are still kind of willing to jump on. Just even that bandwagon is still hard to jump on, let alone to just have everything in the cloud.
Me personally, I think Luna's doing it better. I mean, that's just me.
A lot of people are saying Luna, but see, Luna, though, it's not like Stadia's business model. It's not like, because you can get the game outside of that and still have it. Like, you can still install it. Right.
Like with Google Stadia, if you get Google Stadia, you can do like a free model. But if you want to play like Cyberpunk and, Valhalla or any of those other games, if you don't have a Ubisoft Connect Plus, you can play Valhalla on Google Stadia free. But if you don't, you have to pay the game. You have to pay.
To play it. So you have to pay for Stadia to get 4K and all the other good stuff, because you can't. The free version doesn't have the graphic stuff. You have to pay for the graphically impressive stuff. So you have to pay. You have to pay the higher service tier.
Now with my Luna service, like I said, I for $6.35, I think that's with tax and everything. They're getting me games games I haven't even tried that I'm actually sitting here playing, like Blasphemous. I just played Under Night and Rebirth, the new one.
I play Under Night too. Yeah, that shit is dope. Yeah.
On Luna. There's other games on there. I mean, I'm like, hey, this is pretty dope. And I have no lag. I've had no lag on the Luna.
And see, and Stadia, man, I tried to play fucking Immortals on Stadia, because it came out first on like Stadia when they had that demo, and that was the most dog shit I've ever played. It was like you go into the settings and you have to like hit the option for stream at 4K, and it still looked quite itchy. And like I said, I get a gig down, 200 up. So I literally should have no issues with Stadia. And it was looking scratchy. I was like, what? I was like, this doesn't look like. I thought it looked good, good, but I felt like it was still looking like there was no AA or something. Like it still looked itchy. And I was like, I don't understand why it still looks like this. It still looks kind of like fuzzy. But then now after playing it on Ubisoft Plus, because Ubisoft Plus, you can download it, install the game to your PC. It's not like on the cloud. It's like more like Game Pass actually. So I installed it and played it, and I think it's one of the crispiest, most beautiful games that came out in 2020. So it was weird going from that cloud-based dynamic to what it looks like local on my machine. And I felt Stadia did not hold up his end of the bargain. And I had real Stadia. I had the one where you can go 4K, 60. I had the real shit. And I did not love it. I thought it still looked itchy. Stadia's model did not work, and it's still not fucking working.
Have you tried Luna yet, though, Danny?
No, and I do want to fuck with Luna. I do want to fuck with it because I think you get it free with Ubisoft Plus, right?
And I'll let you try my account out.
All right, bet. All right, I'm gonna fuck with it. Yeah, because I do want to test it out.
Just make sure your computer doesn't get investigated by the FBI getting on Mike's account.
Well, here's the thing. I got shit that can cleanse it, so we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like I got fucking Lysol for the PC. I'm good, man. I'm fucking good.
Man, make sure, man. It's probably gonna be sticky when you get it.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's not. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and end it because we over fucking did it with Nintendo's argument. But so that was the last shit for today. Anybody want to be in final round? I'm not. My pissness was already earlier. I don't have any more pissness, so I'm not angry. All right, so let's go ahead and end it. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. Anybody got somebody they want to raid? Bella, you want to raid somebody? Who you want to raid? Who we raiding? Sky Mike on?
No, Mikey's not on.
What about
the Terror? I have a struggle.
Is Struggle on?
Struggle's on, yeah.
All right, let's raid his ass. Let's raid him. There we go. So when you guys see him, don't worry. It is not myself, Arafat. It is Struggle Gamers. It is not Gaddafi. It is Struggle, aka Art of Carnage. Shouts out to the Rage Paint Cookette Terry. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to Bad Bella. Shouts out to Dave D, aka Mr. No Cam. Y'all already know. We love you all. We can't do this shit without you. Make sure y'all go over there and show Struggle some love. Make sure you make that motherfucker drink something. Whatever you got to do, make his life miserable. Please do it for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we love when he struggles. So hashtag
no games.
Right. Tell him to uninstall 7 days as well. So tell him Dan the man sent you. So I know Bella loves 7 days as well. But that shit needs to be uninstalled. Uninstall 7 days. We love you all. We out. Peace.